We're here at the Hollywood Reporters Raising Our Voices event. You're giving the keynote. What is the message you're hoping to deliver to the people?
Watch out before you say yes to giving keynote speeches, because then you've got to come up with a keynote speech, and that's really hard. So that would be my first advice, is just make sure you want to do it. And also make sure you got something to say. So we'll see what happens in there. I've got some ideas of things to say, but I don't usually write stuff. I'm not writing anything at the moment, actually. No one's writing. So, I'm going to deliver a speech from the heart.
And so this event is about equity, inclusion, diversity, and accessibility in Hollywood. Can you speak to why those things actually elevate and make the content better coming out of Hollywood?
It's like going to cities around the world, and if they only had one food. Imagine being in LA or New York and there was only one dish or one type of food. How boring would life be? You want to, every night of the week and try a different culture's food. It's like that. You really want, one type of people or one type of story or one type of show to watch on television. No, you want to have a mix. You want variety, and that's basically it. It's important to be able to represent and have your cultures represented on screen.
When you're looking at the next project you're about to take on, are there certain goalposts or things you look out for that make you want to sign on?
The main thing for me is story. It has to be a good story, and then after that, does it feel like I've seen it before? And for the most part, when working with different cultures, or if we're talking from my personal experience, mainly it's around Indigenous representation, and I have to ask myself, is there enough of that, or do we have a version of that story in our in our circles or in our community that I'd rather tell? And if those two can converge and we can have a satisfying mix without it feeling forced, then I feel like it's going to be successful.
And finally, you mentioned it, but Hollywood right now is in the middle of a writer's strike. There might be an actors, possibly director's strike, and that conversation is about equity for workers. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's important, obviously. Equity across the board anywhere is important. And I hope it's over soon, because there are a lot of people out of work, not just writers. And so I think on both sides, get your together and let's find a peaceful and effective and satisfying way out of this.